welcome to CTA Quick Bites episode number 15. This is Amit Roy, your host for today's session. Today, we'll start our session with a very small video introduction about CTA. So, viewers, please stay with us and see the video first.
देवियों सज्जनों नमस्कार। सीटीए की उड़ान संख्या 1217 में आपका स्वागत है। अब हम सपनों की उड़ान भरने के लिए तैयार हैं। कृपया आप अपनी कुर्सी की पेटी बांध लें, ट्रे टेबल बंद कर लें और कुर्सी सीधी रखें। मैं और मेरी कर्मी दल आपकी सेवा करने के लिए उपस्थित हैं। धन्यवाद। जब मैंने क्लास 12 ख़त्म किया तो सब मुझसे पूछते थे तुम आगे क्या करना चाहती हो या क्या बनना चाहती हो। बचपन से मैं देखती आई हूँ कि कैबिन क्रू मेंबर्स का लाइफ कितना एडवेंचरस होता है। उनका यूनिफॉर्म, उनकी पर्सनालिटी हमेशा मुझे अट्रैक्ट करती है। एक दिन मुझे भी फ्लाइट अटेंडेंट बनना है, उनका यूनिफॉर्म पहनना है और अपने पेरेंट्स को प्राउड फील करवाना चाहती हूँ। एक दिन मैं उनको अपने फ्लाइट पे फ्लाई करवाना चाहती हूँ। यही मेरा सपना है। सीटीए में 1 साल का एविएशन और हॉस्पिटैलिटी मैनेजमेंट कोर्स करवाया जाता है। इस कोर्स में 5 मेन मॉड्यूल्स हैं। पहला है फाउंडेशन, जिसमें इंग्लिश कम्युनिकेशन, ग्रूमिंग, कस्टमर सर्विस और डिजिटल एम्पावरमेंट करवाते हैं। ये वो स्किल्स है जो इस इंडस्ट्री में सक्सेसफुल होने के लिए बहुत ज़रूरी है। दूसरा मॉड्यूल है एविएशन, जिसमें कैबिन क्रू और ग्राउंड सर्विसेज की ट्रेनिंग करवाई जाती है और ये सब जो फैकल्टी मेंबर है हमसे डेमो करवाते हैं और जिसमें बिल्कुल एयरक्राफ्ट का फीलिंग आता है। अगला मॉड्यूल है होटल हॉस्पिटैलिटी, जिसमें फ्रंट ऑफिस और फूड एंड बेवरेज सर्विस की ट्रेनिंग करवाई जाती है। चौथा मॉड्यूल है हाई इंटेंसिटी ट्रेनिंग, जिसमें लीडरशिप स्किल्स करवाई जाती है और अंत में हमें 5 स्टार होटल्स में 3 महीने की इंटर्नशिप पे भेजा जाता है। अकेडमी में हमें बताया जाता है पैसेंजर्स जो आते हैं ऑन बोर्ड उनको कैसे वेलकम करें और उनको एक इंडिया में जैसे हम बोलते हैं अतिथि देवो भव, उनको वो फील कैसे करवाते हैं। सीटीए में आके मुझे ये भी पता चला है कि कैबिन क्रू या एयर होस्टेस का जॉब सिर्फ खाना सर्व करना नहीं होता है, पैसेंजर्स का जान भी बचाना होता है। अगर प्लेन क्रैश होता है या फिर पानी में लैंड करते हैं तो उन्हें इवैक्यूएट भी करना होता है। तो ये मेजर काम होता है हमारा। खाना सर्व करना एक पार्ट है हमारा। मुझे सीटीए में आकर ये एहसास हुआ है कि मेरी लाइफ का सबसे बेस्ट डिसीजन है, क्योंकि यहाँ के फैकल्टी मेंबर्स, ट्रेनर्स हमारा पर्सनल लेवल पे बहुत ध्यान रखते हैं और मुझे ये यकीन हो गया है कि जो मैं सपना लेकर आई थी मैं वो ज़रूर पूरा करूँगी।
Thank you, viewers, for watching this video. This is a small introduction about CTA. We are here from the year 2008, and we have successfully completed 13 years of operations in the world of aviation. So, all of you have seen our previous episodes. So like previous episodes, we today also we have a very special guest. So, ladies and gentlemen, today our guest has a glorious 14 years of flying experience as a cabin crew, and now she is working as a grooming instructor in one of the biggest airbase in Mumbai. So, welcome our guest, Miss Anjali Singh. Anjali, a very warm welcome to CTA Quick Bites.
Thank you so much, Mr. Amit. It's an honor. It's my pleasure that I have come over here and I'm here with you on this live chat show. It's
Yes,
great.
yes, yes.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Anjali, for joining us. And a lot of youngsters today dreaming to make a successful career in aviation after completion of 12th board. So it is fact that they have not enough knowledge about this career in aviation. So our viewers who have been watching our episodes right from the beginning, they came to know a lot of information about this industry. And to continue with that, grooming is one of the most important part in this sector. But as I said earlier, that very few of us only have enough knowledge about what grooming actually is. So to discuss on these points, so my first question to Anjali is, tell us about your career in grooming instructor in aviation industry.
Okay. My entire experience as a grooming personnel has been very colorful, very interesting actually. Because before this, as of now, currently I'm living in Bombay. I am in Bombay. But previously, I was handling a smaller base where working the experience wouldn't I can say that there is no match to what uh, the kind of working environment we have it in Bombay, okay, in Mumbai. Of course, being a smaller base, you don't have so much of work pressure, you don't have so much of exposure. So unlike Mumbai, where you work under pressure, be it any department of any industry, any company, okay, it goes for everyone. Okay, so similarly over here also, after coming to Mumbai, a bigger base, a bigger uh, crowd, a more strength to handle, it was quite a little bit challenging initially, and then with the help of my colleagues and my seniors, I got a lot of knowledge and I started learning a lot and understood that okay, it's not a piece of cake wherein I can just sit back and relax. I have to pull up my socks and work a little more harder if I have to survive in Mumbai. So any department, like any other work, even this as a grooming instructor, it required a lot of hard work and a lot of learning.
Okay, thank you for sharing your thoughts about this grooming instructor. So, why do you feel this grooming is an important fact about this in aviation or hospitality industry?
Okay, uh, I would like to share few things over here. Grooming actually, many for some people, not I would say not for everyone, but for some people, grooming has got a very negative connotation. People think that okay, if it's grooming, it means I have to just put on a lot of makeup, loads of makeup, and wear those as expensive clothes I can or I can afford. I just wear that and I walk. Okay, but grooming is not limited to that. Grooming in itself is vast. Okay. If I talk about, or if I just don't talk about human beings, I only talk about other creatures also. No one on this earth, no creature on this earth, I would say, who do not groom themselves. Okay, so grooming is kind of like inevitable and it's that important part of our life. So it's not only about hospitality or aviation industry or hotel industry, anyone. So everyone, all my viewers, all everyone needs to understand that why grooming is so important. Grooming is not confined to the cosmetics that we purchase. It's actually about the hygiene. It's about the way you carry yourself. Okay, with the limited resources that you have, you can still look your best, you can still be well groomed. Okay, So keeping all that in mind, I think grooming is the most important factor which has to be taken care of, be it in any industry you are in. Okay, if talking about grooming, now even uh, IT industries or people, the staff who are not in direct contact with the public, still they have become very particular about grooming nowadays. Even IT industries, they want their staff to look absolutely prim and proper at all given point of time. Why do they want that? Okay, there's again a lot of reason behind it why grooming is very very important, because it's not only about your appearance, outer appearance, it's also your psychologically how it helps you.
Yes,
So
yes, very, very true. Yes, grooming is such an important part, and yes, you have shared your thoughts in a very nice ways, and our viewers who is watching today gain a lot of knowledge that what actually grooming is basically. So let me ask you a different question. As you said that you are working in Mumbai base, that is called BOM, right? You are familiar with the term BOM, yes. So yes, because still that Bombay term is gone, but still it is associated with this term till now. Now we are calling it as Mumbai, but still the
Mumbai.
BOM term is attached with Bombay till today. So yes, can you please tell me what is your reaction when you become the grooming instructor in such a big base like Mumbai, where a lot of cabin crews are working, so you need to manage their departures and all these things. What is your reaction when you get this opportunity?
Okay, actually, when as I said previously, also that I was in a smaller base with very less pressure, not that much of crew to handle, not much of a staff to interact with, and all of a sudden I come to Mumbai, okay, where the strength is in thousands, and I've been told, okay, now you have to handle all these people, you have to handle, like, 700, 800 in one shot, you make the list of blah blah and so many other work, okay, which was related to grooming. Now grooming over here in aviation does not only mean the makeup, it also means taking care of the uniform, maintaining the standard, a lot many other things. So those things came into picture and was like all on on my face. So as I said, that I did learn a little, somewhere a little hard way, and somewhere, with the help of my seniors and colleagues. But yes, it was quite challenging initially, but as in when, with time you grow, you learn, you gain more experience, things become easier and easier and easier. So that's how it went for me
Yes,
also.
yes,
So yes,
obviously.
it was
Whenever you are,
challenging.
yes, yes. So whenever you are spending time with your seniors, and you definitely get lot of knowledge in each and every sector,
A lot.
not only
Yes.
aviation, every sector. So yes, my next question is to you that having worked for 14 long years and also being a part of this recruitment team, so, what are the skills and qualities you suggest to those aspiring to join this industry?
Okay. Anyone who wants to join this industry, first of all, you should have that, keep that enthusiasm always going. Okay, that you want to be part of this industry. Uh, and always consider yourself to be part of it. Only when you consider yourself, you will work towards it, okay, towards achieving it, or towards gaining as much knowledge as possible. Okay, learn about it, learn about the industry, learn about the department which you want to handle, be it a cabin crew department. Of course, we start from there, and so learn about it. Do not hesitate. There are, you would encounter certain people who would say that, it's okay, you don't have to learn much about this cabin crew job. It's all that
Yes,
you just know how to serve. If you can serve at home, you can serve on board as well. But trust me, and I would want all the people who are watching this to understand that it's not that way. Okay, it's not at all what you may listen or you may hear from others. Okay, it's a very challenging job, it's a very responsible job. It calls for a lot of effort, it calls for a lot of study, hard work. Okay, and your determination. It's not as easy as it may look like, but at the same time it's very interesting, very very interesting. Okay, you will be able to see everything which you have actually just dreamt of as of now.
Yes, yes, very much true. A lot of viewers are watching today, and I am seeing there are a lot of questions are also coming. So let me find out the questions so that people can understand. There is a question from Rishita that what should not we do when prepare for grooming for an aviation interview? Am I repeat the question? What
No,
should
no, I
not?
understood the question, Mr. Amit. Okay, yes, it's very important. Apart from knowing what to do, I believe it's more important to know what not to do.
Yes.
Okay, yes. So whenever you are going for an interview for aviation, first and foremost, apart from your grooming, please do not be overconfident. Okay, a balance has to be striked when it comes to confidence, or when it comes to grooming also. It has to have a balance. We cannot go too much or we cannot go too low. Okay, uh, I was since I have got that opportunity to be in the panel of recruitment, so I would tell you few things from that perspective. Okay, we anyone for that matter, whosoever is actually selecting you, they don't want too much of confidence in you, because too much is always not that great, right? Too much of
Yes.
anything, be it even the sweetest thing is not good, right? So that's not something anybody would want in you. And also when it comes to grooming, do not go like as if you know everything. It's always good to know a lot, but doing too much, like for example, that I know that these are the cosmetics or these are the products that are used by a female, for example. So not that just because I'm going for an aviation interview, I apply all on me. Okay, do not overdo it. Okay, do not overdo it. If you ever get a chance to learn from someone, okay, please go ahead and learn. Okay, not every industry wants the same kind of grooming standard. Okay. So
Yes.
everyone has a, yeah, they want something different. They don't want, like if you are going for suppose an audition for some photo shoot or whatever, there they would want you to be in a different makeup, right? And similar,
Yes.
and vice versa, when you're coming for a cabin crew interview, they don't want you to be like a Kathakali dancer. They don't want you to apply so much makeup and come. So understand, and if you get a chance to learn from someone, if you can get into, you know if there is someone who can mentor you, best. Please go ahead and look for some person like that, and then go for the interview.
Okay, very, very good answer. Thank you for describing this question in such a nice way. And Anjali, I need to ask you another very interesting question. So, what is the amazing part of being working as a cabin crew or as a grooming instructor? Can you tell me something about the any amazing thing about this sector?
Amazing thing. Oh, there are a lot of amazing things about this sector. If I tell you from cabin crew part, it's like every day is like uh, I would say like a challenging day, and also at the same time very a day wherein you look forward to. You know, just to give you an example, like for today, I'm in Mumbai. but tomorrow I am in London. Okay,
Yes.
for a layman or for a person who do not get that much opportunity to go out or roam around the world, for them it's a big thing. And not only for them, even for us, it's a big thing, right? That okay, today I'm here but tomorrow I'm there, right? The kind of living that I have is much different. It has a different standard altogether. Okay, I'm not talking in person, but I'm talking in general, like for a cabin crew, I'm saying. So these
Yes.
are the, like, very attractive part of it, which I want, I would want people who want to get into this industry to know about it, that yes, it's very interesting and it's very fascinating, and you should come into it.
Right, right, right. I am getting another question from our viewers. There is a question which is that how do you encourage and motivate the others?
Okay, when it comes to grooming, or as a cabin crew, okay, when it comes to grooming, uh, see, first and foremost, as I've already spoken, that grooming is an inevitable part of anyone, any creature. I am not only talking about human being, any creature. It's inevitable part. It has to be there. It should be there. Okay. So grooming, why it's so important, that it's not only the outer appearance that's being taken care of when you are grooming yourself. It's also psychologically that it's helping you. Have we ever realized why do we get ready when we go for a party or when we go for a meeting? I'm sure many of our viewers would think about it, and then they would get the answer to it. Why do we get ready? Why do I want to look really nice? Really, I put in that effort to look my best, because the moment I look nice outside, I groom myself, I look, nice and confident from within.
Yes,
So it's psychological, you know whatever image you see of yourself from outside, that's a similar image, comes from you, within you. Okay, so that's why it's very important that you groom yourself. It brings in that confidence, that psychologically you become more confident, okay, and more smart.
yes,
Your
yes.
entire posture changes the moment you groom yourself. The moment you wear the best of your attire, your entire posture changes, right? When you go for
Absolutely,
your, if you are,
absolutely,
yeah, when you're sitting on your couch relaxing in your house, you see your body language, you just notice your body language. And the moment you wear your blazer or the shirt and the tie to go to your office, or you go for a meeting, your entire body posture changes. You
absolutely.
start talking, behaving, everything in a very smart and a confident manner. So if
Yes,
you now, if people would understand that how it's interrelated, it's intertwined, it's actually. So that's
yes,
why it's very important to keep a check on our grooming.
yes,
Okay.
yes. Yes. Okay. So my next question is, what does a well-groomed cabin crew convey to the passengers? Because we are dealing with the passengers. So, what does a well-groomed cabin crew convey?
Okay. As I said, that grooming actually helps you earn that social standard. That when you are in a social environment, you get that you earn that social standing, right? So similarly, over here also, as a cabin crew, when you are groomed, you actually convey the message as that I am quite professional. Okay, I am quite serious about my job. That's why I am groomed, right? I obey the instructions that has been given by the company, or whatever my job demands. Not that I'm just doing this job because I just have to do it. Okay, I am maintaining that standard because I respect my job. I respect the work that I'm doing. So that's the reason why it's very important that that grooming should be there in any company, any hospitality or aviation industry. And also, as I said previously in my prior uh, conversation, that Grooming is a first impression. You
Yes,
put in that effort to create that first impression, right? And the first
absolutely,
impression is
absolutely.
always the lasting impression. We all know about it.
Very true, very true. Yes, yes, absolutely. Um, um, I need to ask you another question. That you are in aviation industry, you are working as a grooming instructor. Now there are so many cabin crews are working under you, and as we know, that cabin crew is a flying career. So you are sitting in Mumbai base. Now cabin crews are working. They are flying from one place to another. So how you can maintain the standard of this grooming, because they are flying from one place to another now, and that's another part of that where they have reached, whether they are maintaining their grooming standards or not. How you are keep on checking on that? How you can keep a note on that?
Yes, I understood. You mean to say that, how do I keep, or how do the
Yeah, by
department?
sitting on the mobile. Yes.
Correct, correct, correct. Okay, so that's the reason why there is a set standard procedure that has been laid down. Okay, even the supervisors that we have on board, they know what standard. In fact, each and every cabin crew, they are aware about the standard. That's the reason why standards are made in any company, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
that procedure, that standard is followed by everyone. Okay. We know for the fact that we cannot be there everywhere. We are there in office, but we cannot be on board every time crew are flying, or not on every flight. But we still are quite sure that crew are still maintaining their grooming standard, because we know that people are there around, the supervisors who are quite well versed with the grooming standards and the procedure, and even for that matter, even the cabin crew, they know. So we don't have to bother much about that, and if they have any difficulty, they come up to us and we try and solve it as soon as
Yes,
possible.
yes, definitely. Difficulties in each and every sector comes, and that is why seniors are there, and that is why you people are there to helping them, the youngsters, those who are joining. Yes, definitely. And uh, my next question is to you, that is came from one of our viewers only. That what are the aspects of grooming should a candidate aspiring to be a cabin crew now?
Okay, uh, if you are an aspiring cabin crew, okay, ensure that whatever grooming standard the company wants, get try and know about it. Try and know about it from wherever sources you have. Okay, that what kind of a grooming standard do they maintain, and then accordingly prepare yourself. Again, as I said previously, that they don't want you to uh, look like their present cabin crew. They don't expect that. But yes, the basic uh, grooming they do want from you when you are going for an interview. Like for example, your hair to be, they look at you from head to toe, from top to bottom. Okay, as a person who is judging you, or person who is recruiting you, they see you from top to bottom. So from your hair to your toe, whenever you are going for an interview, check yourself. Ensure that your hair is completely neat, very much neat. Okay, if you have to, or you think that you should be applying some product for your hair, go ahead and apply. Okay, hair should be completely neat. There should be a, I'm coming in a sequence, for earrings and all, and check that what kind of earring do they allow. So it should not be that a tangling ones and all that. Wear a nice, again, we don't want anybody to spend a lot of money in expensive clothes, but whatever you have, as I said
Yes.
earlier, that whatever you have, you can still look your best. Okay, so wear that, should be neat and proper, and then go ahead for the interview. And don't forget the confidence.
Yes, yes. Yes, thank you. Absolutely, your points are absolutely true. So the youngsters must follow these things. I think definitely they can get every benefit out of that. And we are almost at the end of this our interview session today. So as we are organizing this session from CTA, so we believe that though everyone, including our youngsters, they're very busy this day and would love to do a short, say for example, 3 months or 6 months program and move on in their life with like we have in our city students also. They have always maintained that we need to conduct a full 1 year course, and that is why to be able to bring about a qualitative change in the young students, men and women, to make the individual a perfect job ready. And so the main reason is that grooming and communication is a highly emphasized part of our training. And we believe that consistent practice with strict vigilance and a daily mandatory requirement to formally groom in a formal environment is a foundation of our effort to create a satisfactory alumni from CPA. So, madam, can you please respond to our core belief?
Okay, for all those youngsters or who wants to aspire as cabin crew, but they feel that they don't want to give so much time. I want to do some crash course in grooming
Yes.
and makeup and just go ahead and become a cabin crew. But uh, for them, I would like to tell them that when you gain the knowledge through experience, you don't fake. When you just gain it or just learn it, because you have to just learn it. And
Yes.
in Hindi there is a kahavat, neem hakim khatre mein jaan, like the people who
Yes.
have partial knowledge, they or that they become more dangerous, right?
Yes.
Doctors who have partial knowledge, they become more dangerous.
Yes.
Nobody advises,
Yes.
ever gives
True.
you an advice to go and visit such doctor or meet such people, right? Because you know that whatever information that you're going to get, maybe you are not sure about it, right? So
Yes.
similarly over here also, please, if you are getting an opportunity, if you are getting a chance to uh, you know uh, cover the entire course and be part of a curriculum wherein you can gain the 100% knowledge, please go for the 100%. Don't go for this 50% or 40% knowledge, because partial knowledge is not that advisable. Okay, so
Yes.
it's important that you learn. Why do we say that person has got these many years of experience, so he
Yes.
would be knowing a lot? Why do we say that? Because he has got experience. He has learned a lot many things with experience over the period of time, over the passing
Yes.
years,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
people who have
Very
learned
true.
and who have got so much of experience, they are not fools. They have got it because they have given so much of time and effort. So similarly over here also, we all need to give that effort to actually get that proper fruit. If we pluck the fruit even before it ripens, what's going to happen? Many a times the fruit may just rot,
Right.
right? So we have to be that patience. We have to give that much time for the nature to nurture it and make it become that sweet, and then we pluck it.
Yes.
Similarly, same thing goes around when it comes to us, that we have to gain the proper knowledge, and then we go ahead in the field and in the market. We know that, okay, I'm confident now, I know enough, now I can venture into the market. So
Yes.
please
Yes.
learn
Yes.
first and then go ahead.
Yes, absolutely. In CTA, we also believe the same thing, that if you have the sound knowledge on on your subject, then nobody can stop you. That is
Yeah.
the thing. Yes. So, thank you, Anjali, for staying with us for just long time and share your lot of information which we don't know about that, and our viewers also get a lot of benefit out of that. And my last question is that can you please share anything to our viewers? Would you like to share anything in the final session?
Okay. Yes, since we are having a session on grooming, I would like to talk only about grooming for now. Okay. Maintain grooming. As I said, that it will help you physically, psychologically, and mentally, or everywhere. You know, in all forms. Maintain a standard for yourself. You know, try and make a standard for yourself. When you yourself make a standard, others start following you. Okay? So try
Yes.
doing that, and you see how it works. You see the result.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being with us and share your experience to our viewers. And it is definitely helpful for them to who is seeking to choose this career. So, having said that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being with us. And we will come up with another interesting episode on 7th of August at 2 p.m. Till then, stay safe and healthy. And for those who have missed our earlier episodes, for them there is a golden opportunity to watch our older episodes on CTA Facebook page or Instagram page or our YouTube channel. So thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Ahmed.